Landover show set to unfold today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Today, a special day for Department of Defense cardholders and their families only. They get a sneak peek at the air show activities coming up this week. So what can we expect? What can you expect as thousands of people will make their way out here to the base? Joining us here now is Major Ali Rayom with Joint Base Andrews. So this is a lot of work, we know, to bring all of this together. I mean, the last time we had an air show here was, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago. It's been a remarkable feat. It has been crazy. All of the moving parts, and now we're here. It's showtime.
All right, so before we get into what everyone can see, what are you personally most excited about for the air show this weekend?
Personally, I think it's just an amazing opportunity for us to give back to the community that pours so much into us every day. We're going to get to share this historic airfield. People are going to get to actually put their feet on the ground where every president, every dignitary has flown out of. This is where air power happens, and they get to be a part of history.
But what are you most excited to see?
Oh, the powdered sugar on the funnel cakes.
Oh, here we go.
But definitely the Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
They did their wake the base yesterday, and I got goosebumps as they flew over. People are going to get to really feel those jets, and it's just a show you do not want to miss.
Dozens of aircraft out here on the flight line. Could you just sort of give us a tick through some of the big ones that people will be able to see? And I was out here before. It's been about 10 years, but there are some aircraft that you actually can walk inside of. Is that right?
Absolutely. There's going to be C-17s. There's going to be an F-35 that everyone can come up and actually put their hands on, take a look at, get up close and personal. We have some historic helicopters that people are going to be able to check out. And then we also have an entire STEM hangar of different types of virtual reality technology and AI that they can really get hands-in experience with.
Now, the Smith family from Vienna, Virginia, they want to come out tomorrow. What do we tell them? Where do they park? Where do they go? What can they bring? What can they not bring?
Absolutely. So it's going to be super easy. Saturday and Sunday, they're going to go to Northwest Field, so the Commanders Stadium. They can Uber, they can Lyft, they can drive there, they can take the Metro. They will go there, and then we have buses that will take them from there, starting at 8:30 up until 1 p.m. They will take them from that parking lot right here to our airfield.
Okay.
Now, with that, what they can and cannot bring is pretty standard to a sporting event. You're thinking no food, no bottled water. But
they can bring an empty bottle.
They can bring an empty bottle because we'll have ways for them to get water filled here. And just a clear bag, just like any type of concert or sporting event that we're very used to right now. But they can see all of that on our webpage, the Joint Base Andrews official page, and it'll have a whole list for them.
And they can bring lawn chairs too. I saw.
Exactly.
It's going to be like a big tailgate out here. But we didn't use the most important word, Major. The most important word is free.
Yes.
It's free for everybody to come out and check this out. Just a magnificent weekend of air power here. It's going to be great. Major, thanks so much for coming on and talking with us about this.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. John Rogers, back into you in the studio so we can get a little more in depth about what it's taken to actually bring this air show to life this weekend.
Yeah, y'all just mentioned it's been a few years since the last time we had a show, because putting on an aerial show in front of thousands on a restricted military base is no easy feat. I spoke with the air show director, Lieutenant Colonel James Bowron. He's been leading a team in the planning for this event for the past 2 years. He says the air show is actually the easy part. The hard work comes in the logistics. They have to coordinate where to hold all these dozens of extra aircraft on their base. And Andrews has to work in tandem with other military branches like the Army and the Navy that are also taking part. Now, it also took an incredible amount of work to prepare those buses and security screenings that would allow thousands of civilians to enter a restricted military base. And they even focus on little details. There's a team on standby to handle pest control. And aside from all of that, the work on the base must still continue.
When the public comes out here, they will see some aircraft sitting in various places around the airfield that are not part of the air show. And those aircraft are parts of missions that are just going to continue while the air show is going. The community has been a great supporter of ours, and we are ready to open our doors and be a great supporter to the community once again.
Back here live at Joint Base Andrews this morning ahead of the weekend air show here at Andrews. I want to introduce you to Chris Thomas with Warbird Thunder's air show. You'll be part of the team performing out here for 3 days this week. So tell us a little bit about Warbird Thunder and what it is that you guys do.
So we have a 12-minute formation aerobatic routine. We're flying World War II era trainers. They started being used about 1940, and the U.S. military used them until about 1954. So these are the airplanes that trained the world's greatest generation for both with World War II in Korea. This was the advanced trainer that they flew before they got into a Corsair P-51 or a B-17. And
so what will the audience see? Is it formation flying? Is it aerobatics?
it's both of what you said. So we are going to come in formation. My partner's going to be about 3 or 4 feet from me on the wing. We've got big airplanes, big smoke, and big noise. We're going to come in. We'll do aerobatics together, loops, rolls. At one point, we're going to separate. So we come up and we'll actually do a heart, and then we're going to do what's called opposing aerobatics. We'll be coming head-to-head, doing aerobatics, coming at each other and actually passing each other as we're inverted. And then we'll come back and he'll rejoin on the wing for a pretty fast-paced, dynamic rejoin. He was a fighter pilot in former life, so he's right at home doing that. He'll be on the wing. We'll roll in for a barrel roll.
This is amazing. You were telling me in the break, in your other life, you are a Airbus pilot for one of the major carriers. Do you ever get tempted flying the Airbus to go inverted or do a low pass somewhere?
I get my fix here. The skills are the same, but it's like being the captain of a bass boat and or being the captain of a ship and having a bass boat. They both float, but that's about all they have in common.
So you've been involved in air shows your whole life. Can you help bring our audience inside this air show and what sets it apart from other ones that you perform in? I know you haven't performed here before, at least with this current iteration, but just talk about the air show, what people can expect.
So this is going to be, first of all, we're at a big base, a base that serves a very unique mission in our military, so it's got kind of a special feel when we come onto the base. It's a very well-run air show with an absolutely huge venue. When you look at the roster, it's got a great lineup with a mix of performers. You've got a lot of civilian performers, military, different military acts highlighting exactly what the U.S. military does. So when you look at the roster and the lineup for the day, it's a good mix of people with a lot of variety as to what's going on. Just straight up aerobatics in a single-seat Pitts airplane by a former Marine Corps general to the F-16s.
What's it like for you to come in to land and you're parked on the same flight line with the Air Force Thunderbirds? Like, is that just mind-blowing?
It's very cool. It's all the performers know each other, and I don't think it's lost on me. I grew up with a father who was a naval aviator that I've been on the other side of the fence, and now you're on the performer side of the fence, signing autographs for kids and taking pictures, and so I don't forget that I was on the other side of the fence. So you try and make the air show special for absolutely everybody.
Last thing for you, Chris. We know people are geeked to come out and see you. What times will you be performing here throughout the weekend?
So you're going to see our formation take off at 11:06, and we'll be in the air starting our performance with our music at 11:25.
That's today?
Today, yes.
Today, and over the weekend?
And both Saturday and Sunday.
Both
yes.
Saturday and Sunday. All right, well, listen, thanks for getting up early with us.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
your
much.
time. Very nice to meet you. This guy's got like one of the coolest jobs on earth. That's amazing. And good morning once again, live from Joint Base Andrews in Prince George's County ahead of the Andrews Air Show this weekend. Today for Department of Defense cardholders and their families only, open to the general public for free, 9 to 5 Saturday and Sunday. Dozens of aircraft out here on the flight line. Who will be piloting one of them? Aaron DeLieu, who's here, one of the pilot performers. Thank you so much for waking up early with us this morning. What do you pilot and what will you have to show for everyone this weekend?
So I'm flying the Extra 330 SC, and as you can hear, I sound kind of funny. I'm from Australia, and look, the lineup here is going to be unbelievable. We have the Thunderbirds.
Right.
We have RJ Gritter. You have myself. I'm flying the Extra 330 SC, which is a highly acrobatic, maneuverable aircraft.
Okay, and you're here because we couldn't find an American that flies that plane? Is that what you're saying?
No, there's plenty of Americans fly, but I was just very lucky to be invited.
Yeah. So what exactly? So you'll be performing a solo aerobatic maneuvers?
Yeah, one-of-a-kind routine that I have is it's very highly agile. You'll never see a plane fly like it does unless I'm at the controls.
So I imagine you've done air shows here in the United States and all over the world. What has it been like for you here, going up and seeing the White House, the Capitol, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial from the air? I mean, is it awe-inspiring? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what's that like?
So in the whole world, this is pretty much the most restrictive airspace and the most important airspace in the world. Flying around the Capitol is stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. 2 days ago, we had some kind of bad weather, but now we've got blue skies. We're set up. It's just magic. We're about to see the sunrise. I couldn't have asked for anything more.
Now, have you been at a show like this before where there is such a wide range? I mean, we've got a KC-135 back here. We've got helicopters. Over here, I saw a Cessna 172 parked next to an F-35. It's like, where else on earth would you see that happen? Can you talk about just the scope of this air show and everything that's brought to bear here?
The team here has actually really impressed me. They have really put on something special. So for like anyone from any walk of life, I mean, there's something for everyone. Look at that. I mean, it's just
It's
magical.
amazing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so take me through when folks are going to be able to see you. Do you have a schedule for today, tomorrow, Sunday, when you'll be performing?
Yes, I'll be performing around midday, perfect time. And look, it's going to be white smoke in my beautiful plane, white, red, and blue. It's going to be magical.
Do you get to interact with the crowd at all when people see you and then they get to talk to you? What do they say?
So you get to talk to me a couple of ways. I do one thing that no one else does. I will talk during my routine. So while I'm pulling and pushing, plus or minus 8 to 10 Gs, you're going to hear me grunting. I'll be talking live while flying.
They'll like have you on the speakers here.
I'll
We'll
be on
able
the
to hear
speakers
you.
talking, yeah.
Okay, that is crazy. Well, listen, Aaron, thank you so much for getting up early with us. Have a great show this weekend. Great to have you here. And I was just making a knock about the American pilot thing.